Good day, everyone! As Joey Grasaffa would say. Konnichiwa minaboku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And this is just a quick vlog-esque thing. So, a little bit of clarification on an announcement that was made recently. Excuse me, there's a thing that's been posting around on Facebook and on other social media sites and things like that about the premiere of Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, which is the Infinity Arc, or the Mugen Arc, or whatever you want to call it. And everybody's like, oh, it's going to be March 6th, which is a Sunday, and that's fantastically delicious. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, it's a Sunday. So they changed the time, because Crystal before was Saturday morning. Okay, whatever. But then I found another article as I was, because there's translations and stuff, and some people weren't really sure what the translations were, and they just saw March 6th. They're like, okay, great. Well, March 6th is Sailor Neptune's birthday. And if you recall, they made an announcement recently on Sailor Uranus's birthday. Kind of neat little tie-ins. They seem to be doing birthdays. They announced Sailor Moon Crystal, I think it was on Usagi and Chibiusa's birthday in 2014. And little by little they've had little events and stuff, so on and so forth. So, Sailor Neptune's birthday is March the 6th, and there's going to be an event that is happening that is going to kind of premiere a sneak peek of the first episode of the Infinity Arc. So it's not actually the beginning of the broadcast each week it's going to be at that time. It's just there's going to be a premiere of it. The actual premiere date is sometime in April by the sounds of it. Still not quite sure when it is. I haven't come across anything that said otherwise. So that's what the March 6th thing is. I still don't know if Crunchyroll or Nico Nico are going to be showing it. Chances are, if only one of them, it'll most likely be Nico Nico because it's in Japan. Crunchyroll might get it eventually, so I'm not sure if we're going to have a simulcast because it's actually on television this time, which is great because A, they probably have a budget. And that's what we really wanted, because that means that maybe it'll actually be good quality this time. Oh, I'm being facetious. Anyways, so that's probably the only thing that's going to happen. And the next Sailor Senshi birthday is actually April 17th, which is Sailor Mars. I think it's April 17th. So I would imagine on that day, we will get one of two things, potentially two things, if they're going to do it. Or all three things, actually. One, that could be the actual start date of the showings of Sailor Moon Crystal. And I actually don't know what day April 17th is. To the calendar. I almost said to the internets, but to the calendar here. Let us take a look. I should have thought about this. April 17th is a Sunday. Anyway, I have a feeling they're going to continue on with Sailor Moon Crystal on Saturdays. It seemed to work. So, who knows? But, well, Saturday evenings in Japan, early Saturday morning in Canada and North America, period, I guess. So there's that. It could be the start of that, but I don't think so. We could get an announcement finally on what the special other project is that they're doing, which I still think is going to be a Sailor V anime, which would be fantastically delicious, or even a movie based on Sailor V. That would be fine. Because there's been a lot of different thoughts about this, and I've gone over them in my video too. I'd love to see something with Sailor V. Or that we're going to finally find out some information on the Sailor Moon musical of this year. Because we know that Yuga Yamato is staying on as Tuxedo Kamen. There was no mention of any change in the Sentry of the current Sailor Outer Senshi, which is great because I love Sailor Pluto. She's adorable. I love the actress that plays her. She's so good. So that would be neat too. So probably one of those three things. I do think it's most likely that we're going to hear about the musical, but they do keep hinting that there is that other special news that's going to be coming out, and April would probably be a good time to do it, because after April, I think the next one is Usagi and Chibiusa's birthday in June, so we'd have to go through May without anything, and in June on the 30th, maybe then they'd mention it, so who knows. But it is around the time that we normally start hearing about the musicals, around April, so we should get bits and bites of the new cast, and most likely it'll be announced that it's a Super S-based musical, I would imagine. So we'll see. Anyways, so March 6th is a preview, it's a special fan event. It's a preview. I don't think they're going to telecast it. I didn't see anything written about that in the article. but I will also link you to the one that I saw in the comments below. And so sometime in April, which would be fantastic if it was while I was in Japan, because I'm going to Japan April 1st to the 8th, and I will be back April 7th. How does that work? Japan's a day ahead, so we'll be leaving on the 8th, and I'll be arriving back in Vancouver on the 7th, so probably tired as all hell. But it'll be worth it, because I'm going to Disney Sea! And I've never been to a Disneyland, even in North America yet. I know, so bizarre. Anyway, I will let you know more as I learn more about it, but I just wanted to do a quick video kind of stuff here. So, thank you for watching. Jamatane Mina, and as more Sailor Moon news comes out, I will let you know as soon as I know, because it's a lot of fun. Okay, Jamatane, bye-bye.